that way.
I know going that way is north.
Alright, Shalom, that's the spirit. Alright, brothers can just circle up, you know what I'm saying? Or get the camera. Shalom. So we're going to go ahead and kick this off. Start this off. Shalom, shalom. Take this thing off real quick. Shalom, shalom. Shalom. Alright, we good. Alright, shalom. So we're going to go ahead and kick this off by giving honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father in the name of His Son.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wahakadosh Shakah.
Wadi Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, for the Holy Spirit, which allows us to come back out here, gather, do live lessons, new series, etc., live councils. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at the Great Millstone. Double honors to all of Israel, Yasha Allah. Double honors to all the elect elders, hopefully elect elders out here, as well as the entire conglomerate of those slaves to be saved from this destruction, and those being, the Israelites. So the Israelite race, the electing 1/3 of the Israelite race. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians that have repented and will have been found by the Heavenly Father and named His Son to have been repented. All right, and it's truth. Shalom. So this is the 26th volume of Declaring the End from the Beginning, and pretty much, one of the things that's been declared to be the ending of this time is talked about in Isaiah the 60th chapter, and that's what we pretty much witnessed last night. We had heathens sitting before our feet. You see what I'm saying? We had people coming up to us and telling them, defending us really. When the dude came up, he looked like in the face he could be like a Jake, you know what I'm saying? But he could have been, he was obviously, a heathen, And the first thing he said was something like, Matter of fact, somebody can get that real quick. Psalms, Deuteronomy 28 and 15. We start off and jump straight to 37 after that. And then somebody hold Isaiah the 60th chapter. Go ahead and talk about it.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake.
Yeah, so obviously we're living in a time of the curses right now, but we're on our way out of it. You see what I'm saying? They talk about that in Galatians, the 3rd chapter. Let's get that real quick. It said that pretty much the Lord has redeemed us from the curse. Or just search it. I believe it's Galatians, the 3rd chapter. Redeemed from the curse. Or has been made a curse for us. Either or. Both of them. Yep, that's it. Go ahead.
This is Galatians chapter 3, verse 13. It says, Christ has redeemed us.
Who?
Christ, the Slakia.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
come on.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has redeemed us.
I see you ain't bullshit. We'll still be here. That's the spirit, Slakia. Go ahead, bro.
Galatians chapter 3, verse 13. It says, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has redeemed us from the curse of the law.
See that? It's already done. It's already done. So pretty much, you go ahead and finish.
It says, being made a curse for us.
Yep.
For
yeah,
it,
same verse. Yep.
For it is written, cursed is every one that hangeth on a tree.
Yep. Makes sense why so-called black, Latinos, and Native American Indians was being hung on trees. And obviously that tree going back to the cross. You see what I'm saying? So pretty much, we living out the curses, but we at the end of them. And we know it because now we done got the one that was made a curse for us. And that was who? Yahushua. You see what I'm saying? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Alright? So all that happened, right? He died on the cross, right? So there it is. Alright? That's why he said, that's why the scriptures say the time of the year of my redeemed has come. Let's get that real quick. And then we're gonna go back to Deuteronomy 28, 15, and then jump to 37. The year of my redeemed has come.
That's in Isaiah, right? Isaiah 63 and 4.
Yep.
For the day of vengeance is in mine heart,
Mm-hmm.
and the year of my redeemed is come.
See? It's already done. It's already done. Year representing what? Time. You see what I'm saying? We're in the times now when we've been redeemed, and redeemed from what? Ultimately, the curses. You see that? Now, let's go back to that Deuteronomy 28, 15.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass that thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Yep. And what was one of the curses? Jump to 37.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
What he say last night, the one that looked like a heathen, he said, you got some bars? You gonna spit some bars? And what the Hamites did that was standing before us. See that? Came to our help.
Defended us.
Yep. Let's get some scriptures on that real quick. The one that say, you're gonna make even our enemies be at peace with us. You know what I'm saying? Whatever else comes about.
That's Proverbs
Yep.
16 and 7.
Yep.
Uh,
Another one too. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 7. It says, when a man's ways...
All that blessed, he shall be blessed. And that's gonna get us right into the 60th chapter I said. All that blessed.
Proverbs 16 and 7, it says, when a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
Wasn't we doing the thing that pleases the Lord? Let's get it. Sirach 2 and 14. And then who got the other one? All that blessed he shall be. Bring the other one out. The one that Sirach 2.
Sirach 2 and 13.
This
Sirach 2 and 13.
Start at 14.
Sirach 2 and 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience. And what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
Let me see real quick. Sirach 2 and jump down. Okay, we're gonna start at 15. Let's see.
Sirach 2 and 16.
Because read the verse you just read one time, bro.
Yeah.
So once again, the heathen came up. He said, "You got some bars? You got some bars?" That's that curse. That's how you know we curse. Because when you go into a what is it? A proverb? No, a byword. Or when you go into a byword, it says taunt. You see what I'm saying? That was a taunt. See that? That's why this is important. This is exactly why this is important. See? Hey man, good look. Here it is. We hit the highways and byways all the time, but what? It's about making sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, us not getting it, dude. Y'all coming out here again? Y'all want to, but it's of the Lord. It's for us. Alright, we good. So yeah. So that was us living out the curses, right? Everybody heard that, right? When he was like, "You gonna spit some bars?" And what Ham say? When they was Ishmael, he was like, "Why? Cause they black?" He's like, "They're gonna like whoop his ass." You see what I'm saying? That's the prophecy. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what we finna go into. So, long time, no slide.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 7 says, "When a man's ways please the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him."
Yep. And what was pleasing to the Lord? You got it, bro. How do we know what was pleasing to the Lord? According to Scripture, what did it say?
Sirach 2 and 16. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well, pleasing unto him.
See? Go ahead.
It says, and they that love him shall be filled with the law.
Yep.
They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight.
Yep. Because really, what pleases the Lord is fearing him. And what is fear? What's the fear of the Lord? Give me Sirach. No, matter of fact, keep going. It tell you.
Saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men.
Start at jump to 15.
Sirach 2 and 15.
That's it. What's the fear of the Lord?
They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word.
Yeah. See, that's what the fear of the Lord is, doing what he says. Give me Matthew real quick. Matthew, make sure we keep holding that. One thing we had was what? In Mahar. Yeah, Mahar got that. Get the what did I just say? Yep, Matthew 22 and 13. Matter of fact, start at 9.
This is Matthew chapter 22, verse 9.
So if you fear the Lord, you do what he says, right? And that's ultimately what's pleasing to him, right? But what did he say do? Come on.
Matthew chapter 22, verse 9 says, "Go ye therefore into the highways."
See? He was there. See that? Come on.
It says, "And as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage."
Who's supposed to be bidded to the marriage? You're right. Oh, shit. There you go. So there it is. That's it? On the verse?
Yeah,
You can read that again. That's 16. Proverbs 16, 7.
This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 7. It says, "When a man's ways please the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him."
See that? He was pleasing the Lord in that moment. He was doing what he said. He was on the highways. We was on the highways. You see? And so you had a situation where the curse went off. You know what I'm saying? You got some bars. And the Lord came with the fulfillment of this. Because we was doing that which pleased the Lord, which is doing what he says. And he said to hit the highways and byways. We was on the highways and byways. So we was pleasing him. And he said, when you please him, he's going to make your enemies be at peace with you. That's all these heathens. So what did they do in the moment of when that dude came up and said that, so you got some bars? And that was the demon talking to you. You know, it was directed at this brother, but it was to all of us. Because you said to him, you know what I'm saying? Bear your brother's burden. You know? Remember when Yahweh Shai had the cross and the dude helped him? Brother helped him? You see what I'm saying? That was his burden too. You know? So he was doing doing that which was well pleasing to the Lord, and he shows you the fulfillment of that. He showed it to all of us. He made your enemies be at peace with you. They stepped up in front of the brother like a king. Like, what? Because he, yeah. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. Ishmael said that. That happened. You see what I'm saying? You got it, bro.
This is Genesis chapter 12 and 3.
Brothers got something? You got something, you know, bring it up.
And I will bless them that bless thee,
It's just getting going, so,
and curse him that curseth thee.
That's Isaiah the 60th chapter. Read it one more time.
Genesis chapter 12 verse 3. And I will bless them that bless thee,
Yep.
and curse him that curseth thee.
So anybody that blesses us gonna be blessed. So they might have got a good. You see what I'm saying? They might got a good. So let me get that.
A little bit more here.
Yeah.
It says, in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed.
Woo! See? That's why they was coming up. So we literally seen all that happen, man. That was declared from the beginning to happen. You see what I'm saying? We was gonna be cursed. We was gonna be living out the curses. We was gonna come out of them through Yahweh shot. Men was gonna hit the highways and byways. They was gonna do that which is pleasing to the Lord. And then the Lord will make their enemies, our enemies, be at peace with us. And it happened. They stepped up. They did. They formed a gate. It was like, what? Because he, you know, because people wanted the mindset of Esau punk self and said what? He's just like, what? Because he black? Because he black? You know what I'm saying? We not black. We the Israelites. All right? But y'all know who we are in the spirit. You know?
I got something.
Go ahead, bro.
There's a Deuteronomy 30 and 7. It says, and the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. And I just bring that out, just show like the order and everything that happened last night. Because the Israelites are going to be at the top of the kingdom of heaven. And the way they made, you know, that the heathen stepped in for the Hebrew Israelites, that's how it's going to be in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, it says, because one of the curses is you shall be made low, you know, and you should, you know, your enemy shall be made high and you shall be made low. So it's gonna play into reverse now. You know, what looks low right now is gonna be on the top in the kingdom of heaven.
You got it,
This is Songs of Solomon chapter 3 verse 1. It says, by night on my bed I sought him whom my soul loveth. I sought him, but I found him not.
Who you supposed to love with all your heart and soul? So that's who he's seeking. Go ahead.
It says, I will rise now and go about the city in the streets.
In the what?
In the streets.
Where the wisdom utter her voice at? In the streets. See what I'm saying? Go ahead. What is wisdom? Instruction. Go ahead. What's the instruction? Repent. Why? Because the kingdom of heaven is at hand. See that? Come on.
It says, and in the broad ways will I seek him whom my soul loveth.
Now, that's an error right there. Did you hear it? Did you catch it? Read it again.
It says,
there it is. That's an error. How you gonna seek Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah in the broad way? You gotta get on the straight gate. See that? Solomon wrote that. Come on.
It says, and in the broad ways will I seek him whom my soul loveth. It says, I sought him, but I found him not.
Solomon did that.
Right, exactly.
Through what? There it is. Lord, remember he was on the case study. He was trying. He said, I saw. Cause you know he wrote Ecclesiastes too. He said, I saw acceptable words and that which was right. That's really what he was trying to do, dealing with all those women. You know, I'm trying to pick why the Lord make these women. You know what I'm saying? Basically, in a sense, you was trying to seek the Lord. It's like when you go out in nature and try to understand nature. Because, you know, God created it, but you start thinking that a tree can tell you about the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You bugged out. That's a broad way. You come here. You go to the prophets. Solomon was a king. You know what I'm saying? And in the spirit, he was a prophet. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 3, it says, the watchmen that go about the city found me.
Really, he was a prophet too by the Spirit. Because he was giving out, you know what I'm saying, direction. You see what I'm saying? That's why everybody will come to hear his voice. Which only makes sense if you're going to later on, whole time, or I'll just say that, whole time be your house shot. What was your house shot? Prophet, king, see that? And that makes sense for the men in this truth. You know, the prophets go on to be kings. Really go hand in hand. You know, you just got a particular type of man that's king. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, but everybody not prophets. You see what I'm saying? That's the key.
It says, Psalm 3 verse 3, it says, the watchmen that go about the city found me, to whom I said, saw ye him.
Is that true? Is everybody gonna be crowned? Who gonna get those crowns according to scriptures? There it is. See that? But other men gonna get saved too, right? There it is. You got it, bro.
The rest of the 1/3.
Yep.
Psalms,
Hey, as long as you make it. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Shit. You still gonna be immortal. You gonna have everything. All your heart's desires. Yeah, Jake not, man, we not gonna want for nothing. But to be of that number, whole nother topic though. You got it, bro.
If I could though, real quick. So we got kings, governors, and rulers.
See? Yep. Magistrates.
really, I can't just defend myself, that really don't make no sense. I have to say mine.
Yep. It don't stop in the kingdom of heaven. Like we still gonna be doing work. Like we gonna be in meetings, deciding we're gonna do this and we gotta go rebuild shit we just, you know what I'm saying? You know?
Listen, we just gotta do the demolition. Now we gotta do reconstruction.
Cause this is what the Illuminati do, the elites. This what they do. Those dark councils the scriptures talk about, they be in the fucking woods in Bohemian Grove.
Exactly. Bilderberg groups and all that.
Talking about the wars, all the destruction that's gonna come about.
Burn.
The money they making off of it, they gonna use the money for it, how they gonna come up off of that.
But specifically, how they gonna oppress us. Exactly. According to the scriptures. Now, they also do what? They be in the woods burning shit while they talking. Burning what? Bodies.
Exactly.
See that? We burning wood. You know what I'm saying? Get the demons the fuck out of here.
Sacrificing.
Go ahead, bro.
Huh.
You see that? Yeah, we gonna be tall in the spirit. That's who he is.
Like trees.
Yeah, but shit. Yeah, but we the height of the tree. See? Then the notice is hierarchy. You see what I'm saying? That's beautiful. That's reality right there. That's what you're looking at. You know? That's powerful, man. Probably turn that. Nah, don't. Yeah.
I gotta quit this one over there.
Yeah.
I gotta quit this one over here.
Yeah. Right. Hell no. Undisclosed location. You see what I'm saying?
We ain't gonna let you know who he is.
Hell no. Right.
Like they ain't gonna let you know
Exactly.
who he is.
Exactly.
We do on the right and they'll do the left hand.
Yep, that's why they hate us. They wanna take the video.
They arrested Morris finding out what it is. Where that shit at Bohemian Grove. You can't even come in like miles of that shit. What's dude name who got through? Alex Jones, yeah. He went down like a river or something.
I understand that shit big. Out the size of that tree. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy too, because I had seen shorts, YouTube shorts, where somebody had they was on Google Maps to search for something. They came across that in the map, on Google Maps. And it was like somewhere in Cali somewhere or something like that.
Yeah. It's because it's real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
That
know?
would make sense, because that's probably where it is.
And then getting back to the point, what? Who's in those? Nah, you good. Then who's in those woods? Well, we got pictures of President Nixon being at one of those councils.
Right.
Ronald Reagan. You see what I'm saying?
Charles Rockefeller.
Men that's, you know, amongst king, you know, looking for kingship. You know, men that's running things. And they do. That's how you know this is real. You know what I'm saying? It's by the spirit. And then we will be doing this on the 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn,
Songs of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 3. It says, the watchman.
The time, you got the timer on it or something?
Nah, should be straight.
Satan, I hate it.
Press the button on the side.
Wow.
You just took it off the charger.
Let's hurry up, man. We can't. They can't have nothing. You know, but the Lord showing us we gonna have everything. Nigga think he gonna stop something. I got my phone too, so.
This the button right here.
Put it down there. That's why they say you can't get, basically don't get no room to Satan. So, I'm not charging the phone because he wanted to stop you from doing the work. Hey, yo, Ike, just put it in here. Where I got this one at? Yeah, but I was trying to mimic basically what we had. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be. Sword no more. You got a second phone? With a light on it? You can throw it right here too. You need both of them?
I need both of them.
Yeah, because I need this one, so whatever one you're not using, you could just we only got Isaiah 60, so.
I just that's what's like blowing me. Like that might supposed to last like a week.
I got you looking at too. I had it, it lasted long too.
You need your phone, I got you.
No, it's called it. You got a second one?
I don't got. I was gonna pull out my sword.
Yeah, it's called swap. I'll do likewise. We already got it set up. The water though, I can. Alright, go ahead, bro.
This is Songs of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 3. Says, the watchmen that go about the city found me, to whom I said, saw
that was
ye...
it. You only have verse 2, remember?
Okay,
yeah.
like
Isaiah 60. It's all good. So yeah, he went off. You don't find the Lord in the broad way. You know? Right. So Solomon is writing. This is good to read because he was the king. You know what I'm saying? That field. So you'll know what not to do.
If I can too. I said, if we're going to be teaching mugs, we're going to be showing them it's not right to go the Broadway. Which is why
first and foremost, you make sure you don't go to Broadway, which is, once again, a reminder why we here and not on the highways. You know what I'm saying? We here. We just hit the highways 3 times yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So, don't get it twisted. Go ahead, bro. 60 and 1.
Yep. This is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1.
So point being what? It'll say it. You got it. If you've been watching and you listening, it's all gonna make sense. Come on.
It says, shine, arise, shine, for thy light is come.
See that's spiritual. See that?
It says, and the glory of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shah is risen upon thee.
And then that's spiritual. We just had one light. How many we got now? 3. See that? Really? 4. You know what I'm saying? That's half of 8. That's building. That's supposedly the number of building. See that? 4 represents building. That's that base. Yep.
Foundation.
Yep.
That's like the foundation.
That's right. This is what it's about right here. Yeah, we write like why we brothers do more on teams hoop. They do. You know what I'm saying? The best way to make sure y'all win is to do stuff off the court together. You know what I'm saying? You learn brothers' tendencies, what brothers don't work at. You can't, brother, he don't like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, he like, cause that's how you gotta get. Or it ain't you're gonna mess the possible foundation that could be had up. So when we hit the highways, shit off. You know what I'm saying? He was able You know what I'm saying?
Isaiah 60:1 it says, "Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is risen upon thee."
Yep. And that's what happened last night. That's why everybody. There were a number of heathens coming up.
All day.
Now I wonder why. Go ahead, bro.
It says, verse 2, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth."
Yep, and that's going into Esau. You know, it's going into Esau. Esau covered the faces of the judges thereof. You know what I'm saying? So now here we are, back, chains off our neck, not because we was destroyed anymore. You know what I'm saying? But because we on our way out. If you ain't here, if you don't know you're an Israelite and you don't got the chain on your neck, you're destroyed. That's the difference. Let's prove it. Give me the truth shall make you free. See what I'm saying? So that's why we ultimately don't got the chain on our neck no more. Well, we know that side too. We'll say it wasn't on our neck before we came into the truth because we were destroyed. But now that we got the truth, go ahead, whoever got it.
St. John 8:32.
Come on.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
That's prophecy. See that? So now you free. You on your way out of America. You see what I'm saying? You're on your way to a palace. You're on your way to immortality. That's declared from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah. Ducks going to prophets. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Because ducks, what do? When winter comes. Or when he's on his way.
They migrate, they move around.
Yeah. They like prophets. They the first. They beat Esau to telling you the winter on his way. They beat your calendar to telling you the winter is on his way. And they gone. They like, shit. That's us. Once he's like, you coming back tomorrow? I'm like, man. Oh shit. We out here now with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't worry about me. You know what I'm saying? That's your goddamn problem. Hey, you better go to Africa. Get the hell out of here. That's the only way you gonna survive. If not, all you people gonna die here. All you heathens. That's what we here to tell you. And yeah, you gonna come back. And he actually said that out of his own mouth, the one with the glasses. He's saying we'll die and come back. We'll know y'all gonna come back in the kingdom working for us. And then once we done whooping y'all ass, we gonna have mercy on some of y'all. Like Persians, like Iranians, they had mercy on us. That was one of the less extreme captivities we ever were in. You know what I'm saying? So Esau, we gonna eradicate. That's why I was so bad last night. Nigga standing up with some. He had an American flag overall. You know what I'm saying? That represent. He's standing in the Northern Kingdom Israelite face. You know what that flag represent? That flag represent it's 13 red stripes on there. For what? The 13 bloodlines, the elites, those that came. They basically are the ones that commissioned those fucking conquistadors to come over here and get down on Jake. And you up here, you got the nerve to stand in the slave's face, the descendants of these people, and talk shit. Knowing ain't nothing happen. You know what I'm saying? Our foot, steel boots. If we wear boots in the kingdom, I wonder like what level they gonna be on. You know what I'm saying? Because the material gonna be something serious. Size 40. Hell, be riding the brother, running like you back in the army. Hell. You got your goddamn your heathens in your fucking yard running drills. Get 1, 2, everybody get 3, 4. Yeah, they ass doing drills and shit. Right.
They ass gonna be slippers.
They gonna be out there. Like, damn, I can get on train. You know what I'm saying? Call along, how about some y'all shot? You know what I'm saying? Slapper. Now they get in your face in the army. You're like, what are you doing? They're like, get out and get me. Well, that's his brain. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah. Yeah. He said, boy, it's my world, boy. You know this gonna go on forever. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 60 verse 2, it says, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth."
And that's it. Earth, America, really, because everybody, like when New Year's hit in America, everybody across the globe celebrating fucking New Year's. Like when New Year's, like watch January 1st. You see what I'm saying? When New Year's hit, everybody doing what America do.
Yep.
Like they all in New York's Times Square.
Right.
Same thing today. Most of it, I guarantee you got places across the globe that's popping fireworks when it has nothing to do with them.
That's pretty much what I was telling the Everblue brothers. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, how you here? Where you from? I'm like, why you wearing this? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, why is you in this outfit? He told the dude, I like your outfit. That's when I'm like, bro, you must not know what's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Kill you.
He got vexed. He's like, no, he's like, I don't like this shit, bro. I don't like. He's like, that's my vibe right here. He's like, I wanna.
Right.
And then they started saying, it's like, man, fuck America. He's like, man,
Right,
for real.
right.
He's like, from bottom of my heart. He's like, I hate so-called white man. He's like, I hate the white man. I hate white people. All of them said that shit. Can't make this up.
He said it's the norm. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick, let's get Isaiah 14 so we can run through this. We're gonna jump around and get a few out of here and we're gonna close out. Isaiah 14 and started I believe it started at 11. I believe that is.
Isaiah.
Yep. You started around that time.
Yep. Isaiah 14 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
Thy pomp is thy pomp is brought down to the grave,
Mm-hmm.
and the noise of thy vials.
Mm-hmm.
The worm is spread under thee.
Yep. Now you corrupting. You see what I'm saying? You thought you couldn't die, Esau. You see what I'm saying? Everything you know is dying now at this point. That's when America hit. And before it really, I only said hit. In what way? It's being thrown down by violence. We done finally got the spiritual power. Your people done turned on you. The chicks, you got it in people, but now they bugging out. You see what I'm saying? Damn nukes on their way, they getting hit. You niggas fleeing the bunkers. The sky cracked open. You see what I'm saying? Everything just corrupting. All that gold y'all got stacked up. You thinking about, you go, oh my God. Really, you don't even want no more. Just did a lesson on that. You see what I'm saying? You know, you don't even want the shit no more. You know? Go ahead, bro. Oh, it's like it.
Right. It says, and the worms cover thee.
Come on.
How art thou fallen from heaven,
Mm-hmm.
O Lucifer, son of the morning?
How? It started with this. See that? And that's why the nation's coming up. Come on, because it's going into the nations. This is the nations talking about Esau.
Saying if I could, that Lucifer, is going into the light bearers, That's what we should talk about. And them light bearers right now, the elites that sit down at the conferences, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's right, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
Keep going on this.
Mm-hmm.
How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation?
Ooh, the who?
The nations.
See? Nations mean what again? The races. Esau tried to tell us, because we in darkness right now. It's not a bear hugging your foot. We're in a dark ass room, and he had this bear before the lights went off. And he was in with a room with a bunch of, Jakes. And he went up to one of them. He's like, hey buddy. He's like, hey man, what's that? And Jake like, man, what's that furry thing? He's like, man, ain't nothing, man, ain't nothing. It's a fucking bear getting ready to eat him. You see what I'm saying? That's basically what he was fucking doing last night. He tried to tell us, because it's darkness right now, because he's so-called white man, because we ain't shit. Nations don't mean racist. It's more than, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, your own, and then the heathen came up, the Palestinian.
Yeah, dude came up and told him.
He was like, your own people. He's like, a white man, split the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all wrote this shit.
Right. Our people are the ones that wrote the dictionaries.
You got it.
That's another one of those incidences of, the nations stepping forward, protecting us, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And if I can too,
Yep.
there's really a nation against nation.
Mm-hmm.
Esau against himself right now.
Yep.
Satan against Satan.
Yep. And then everybody is uproars.
Yeah.
You know?
For the proof of the prophecy you brought out.
Isaiah 14:13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven.
Yeah, that's it on that. Go ahead, bro.
Alright, chapter 1 again.
Yep. Matter of fact, it's a part in there that say, "Thou art made like unto us," like made like us. Jump up a little bit, closer to the top. Like probably, I think we can probably start at 9. Yep. See that?
Isaiah 14:10. All they shall speak and say unto thee,
Man.
Art-
See that? Who's the they? The nations. Who's the thee? Esau, so-called white man. That's what was happening last night. Read that one time, bro.
Isaiah 14:10. All they shall speak and say unto thee,
Prophecy fulfilled. Come on. And being fulfilled right now. It's fulfilling.
art thou also become weak as we?
Here it is, you got your own slaves cussing you out, telling you ain't shit.
Exactly.
You going into slavery. Go ahead, bro.
Art thou become like unto us?
Wow.
Very, 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 very true.
You a Palestinian telling, you know, like you own Ishmael, like, I hate white people. I hate so-called white people. Yeah, the Lord do too. See that? So it makes sense. He created you. You his creation. You know? Esau a mutation. That's what he is.
He tried to kick that job. What the fuck? He said it's evolution. I'm like, bro, that's not evolution. Evolve means to go move forward. You being white don't got nothing to do with no damn evolution, bro.
Straight backwards. How did you lose melanin to where you can't be outside in the sun? How is that evolution?
And then you gotta remember what was said to us earlier on the evening highways. He was like, what was the brothers by the spirit? He said, what was the mark of Cain?
Right.
Which is his color being stripped from him. Later on, here come the devil, because we in darkness. Talking about, so I ain't even hear him say that shit. Talking about some damn, this evolution. So why we ain't all evolved? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Damn thing, dummy. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 16:1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people.
See how quick these shits go.
It says, but the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
They know the Lord with us, man. You know?
It says, and the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising.
Yep. Skirt. Read that verse one more time, brother.
Isaiah 60:3. It says, and the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising. Of thy rising. It says, lift up thine eyes round about and see.
Yep, that's it. Read this real quick.
Zechariah 8:23. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, in those days it shall come to pass that 10 men shall take hold out of all languages of the nation.
We talking about 4 women or 7 women.
Right.
Now I'm saying 10 men. Go ahead, bro.
10 men shall take hold out of all languages of the nations. Even shall take hold of the skirt
Of the who?
of the nations.
Go ahead.
Even shall take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew.
See? What these look like? See that? Like for real.
How did we,
You can't make this up because the skirt just mean the end of it.
They've been, the heathen have called us, they've drove past saying nice skirts, you know.
that's exactly what I just said.
The water.
Right.
That's powerful.
That's great.
Go ahead, bro.
Even shall take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew, saying, we will go with you, for we have heard that God is with you.
See that? So, and you know, it's a key word say it's him. Most of you women ain't out there wearing dresses. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But we being made fun of, saying you can't make this stuff up, man. That's prophecy right there. They say 10 races gonna come up to you. Then the Lord say he gonna make you ruler over all the nations. Get that real quick. Revelation 2:26.
This is Revelations 2:26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end,
Yep. We had to overcome last night. You know? Go ahead, bro.
To him will I give power over the nations.
Now, one more time on that, bro, because there's a key 2 words in there. Mm-hmm.
And he that overcometh
To the what?
and keepeth my works unto the end.
Unto the what?
Unto the end.
See, the end. The end. It's an end that's written. Period. It gotta come. You gotta keep overcoming till that end comes. What does that end entail? Go ahead.
To him will I give power over the nations.
There it is again. The races. That's why I said right there, you can read that one more time, bro.
Zechariah 8:23.
Mm-hmm.
Thus says the Lord of hosts, in those days it shall come to pass that 10 men shall take hold out of all languages of the nations, even shall take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew.
Man, saying what?
Saying, we will go with you, for we have heard that God is with you.
They gonna be talking shit about Esau. Remember? He just went into slavery. And he in slavery with them. That's what they saying this shit. They're like, are you like us now? Damn, E. Damn, homie.
In the last world, you was the man.
Right. In America, shit.
Straight.
Alright, Isaiah 60 and give me verse 3.
Come on.
We're gonna get straight to the point.
Isaiah chapter 60, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and the Gentiles shall come to thy light.
Mm-hmm. See? Talking about the actual Gentiles. You got it?
Come on.
And then the Jakes too, that don't know they're Israelites. You see what I'm saying? Because remember, Jake is in it. Yeah, I said Jake. Gentile is, you know. Mm-hmm. It ain't always talking about just the natural Gentiles. You know what I'm saying? Remember how Shah said, if your brother don't hear him, let him be unto thee as a heathen man. You know? Because we don't even fucking deal with you heathens. And that's a scripture proving that. You know? Because basically the Lord is saying, quit dealing with them like a heathen. Don't deal with them like what? Like a heathen.
Heathens.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, and kings to the brightness of thy rising.
Mm-hmm. See? And kings. See that? And kings gonna come to us eventually. Donald Trump gonna have to come to you. You can't. Didn't Donald Trump say they threw Donald Trump under the bus and was saying that he was under some damn bunker underground talking about online conspiracy theories and shit. Remember that?
Trust me, I was hearing a lot of it with my
Right, yup. Yeah.
He in the know.
Alright, you got it. Verse 4.
It says, lift up thine eyes round about and see. All they gather themselves together. They come to thee.
Mm-hmm.
Thy sons.
See, pay attention. He said, look up your eyes and look. That's why I was like, I see this. You know what I'm saying? I had to, the spirit had to tell me, like, you know, it looks subtle, but it ain't nothing normal about that. One is nothing normal about what you doing. Now you gotta see how it's affecting things. Like, you controlling shit out here. You know what I'm saying? Through the spirit. Go ahead, bro. You fulfilling prophecy. Go ahead, bro.
All day.
Yep.
Afternoon, evening, and night.
Go ahead.
It says, all they gather themselves together.
Less of the ones earlier, because those was all Jake's bugged the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it ended with the actual heathens, you know, being obedient, and Esau being the one that got to be eradicated.
Exactly.
All the Edomites that came up was on bullshit.
Exactly. Every single one of them.
All the heathens came up, got on our side, wanted to learn from us, and actually defended us from our enemies. Even though they are enemies, you know what I'm saying? But our real enemy is the so-called white man. Go ahead.
It says, all they gather themselves together, they come to thee. It says, thy sons shall come from far.
Yep, because we got brothers and sisters across the, you know what I'm saying? We got brothers and sisters and nieces and nephews. That's really what it is, your nieces and nephews. If I'm your brother, I'm your nieces and nephews. If that's your brother, that's your nieces and nephews. You see what I'm saying? Like literally. We gotta tap back in what the hell done happened. It's a big family that started at 70, and it just turned into all of this. It was so many, we did tribes. You see what I'm saying? Cousins, everybody. It's a family reunion. the scriptures say, Abba, Father. You got kicked out the house. You know what I'm saying? The real house, man. Go ahead, bro.
What's that movie with Robert Downey?
Robert Downey Jr., Zero Below.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He went to his dad.
Yep. Good point. Beautiful point. Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'll do it if I need to.
Yep.
Let me come back.
Yeah.
Let me come back.
Beautiful point, bro.
It says, they come to thee, thy sons shall come from far, and thy daughters shall be nursed at thy side.
And this is why people gonna actually flock to us. You see what I'm saying? Get that real quick. I don't even think we brought it out last night. I had called it Zephaniah 3 and jump to the end. You're gonna get fame in all lands. It's like 18 or something like that. Yep, start there. 18.
Zephaniah 3 and 18.
Mm-hmm.
I will gather them that are sorrowful.
There it is. See? Come on.
For the
He
solemn assembly.
He's not gonna gather everybody. That's what it said. Read it one more time.
I will gather them that are sorrowful for
For
the solemn assembly.
because they got the dua. Yeah. Eric, do all Jay give a fuck? No. That's why we seen all them niggas. Come on, twerking. You know what I'm saying? Because the fourth lies is a fourth of the lies back around again. Go ahead, bro.
Who are of thee,
See? Who are of thee? Come on.
to whom the reproach of it was a burden. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee.
Yeah, the reproach of the sorrow, the reproach of the things that bring our sorrow, like us being looked at as niggas, was hard to deal with. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's saying. Go ahead.
Behold, at that time I will undo thee. No, I will undo all that afflict thee.
The Lord gonna basically edit the, you know what I'm saying? He gonna hit edit. Go ahead.
And I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out.
Meaning who? The woman. The Lord's woman. Which is who? The delicate woman. You know what I'm saying? Nation of Israel. Come on. According to Jeremiah the 6th chapter. Go ahead. And many other scriptures.
And I will give them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame.
See? Ultimately through what? Us being beamed up all over the earth. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
Con.
That same verse you read.
Con. It says, Psalm 60:4 says, lift up thine eyes round about and see. All they gather themselves together. They come to thee. Thy sons shall come from far.
Because they seen what just happened with you. Go ahead. But then he say our recompense gonna be in the earth. Everybody, that's why I say thy kingdom come. You go into that word come. Matter of fact, get Matthew 6, bring that out. And give me Proverbs real quick, 11 and 30.
I got it.
Go ahead, bro.
Matthew 6 and 10. Thy kingdom come.
Whose kingdom come?
Thy kingdom come.
No, everybody's.
Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
Let's get that word right there in the Greek. That word for come.
The word for come in the Greek would be erkomahi. It means to come of persons, to come from one place to another. Use both of persons arriving, to appear.
To appear. So thy kingdom appear. Go ahead. It's more.
Make one's appearance.
It's gonna make its appearance. Go ahead.
Come before the public.
It's gonna come before the who?
Before the public.
Give me the word for public on Google. It's gonna come before the public. Where's the public at? What does the public mean, first and foremost?
It means
the public is on earth. Go ahead. Now what does it mean?
Public, it means of or concerning the people as a whole.
Go ahead.
It means often to or shared by all the people of an area or country.
Oh my goodness. Our countries is on the earth. Areas on the earth. Go ahead.
It says of or involved in the affairs of the community, especially in government.
They gonna even see it. It's gonna come before all these people. It's gonna come. The kingdom is gonna be before all these countries on earth. See that? It ain't in the sky. It's down here. You got synonyms, bro?
It's famous. Famous is one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fame.
There it is.
Let's go. It says go public in the public eye.
See? The public eye. See that? You finna see it, man. It's gonna be before all these people. When you go a little bit further into it, it should give you words like common people, taxpayer. It's gonna come before all these people. That's why so many people gonna come to you. That's why so many nations gonna come to you. That's why they're gonna take the skirt of take up the skirt of him that is a Jew, saying we have heard that God is with you. Cause you just got beamed up from America, from the ends of the earth. You see that? So go ahead. That's it, bro.
I got something.
Go ahead, bro.
It's Revelations 21:1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth.
Yep.
No, that's not it. This 21:2. It says, and I John saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven.
Yeah, going into us, coming off those ships. You know? Alright. You got it.
It says, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
Yeah, ready to rule the earth. That's what adorn goes into. Alright? Been put in order and embellished with what you need to shine properly. Do what you need to do. Alright? Do what you were made to do. To look good. You know what I'm saying? To be praised. See that? So give me that. Use more?
No, that's it.
Give me Proverbs 11:30. Then we'll be right back there.
Con, this is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 30.
Mm-hmm.
It says, the fruit of the righteous is a tree of life.
Where you at?
30.
Proverbs 11 and 31.
Con. Verse 31 says, behold, the righteous shall be recompensed in the earth.
See?
Much more the wicked and the sinner.
Everybody's gonna get what the Lord got on earth. You going into slavery, y'all gonna have to learn from us on earth. You going into slavery on the earth. You're gonna have to learn from all the races that aren't Israelites, gonna have to serve the Israelites on earth. You see what I'm saying? And then we're gonna rule on earth forever and ever and ever and ever. And it ain't got nothing to do with the meat going into other planets. You see what I'm saying? Not even talking about that yet. Go ahead, bro.
Come on. Isaiah chapter 60 verse 4, it says, lift up thine eyes round about and see.
And you're starting to ultimately see glimpses of that. People not coming up to some just niggas. You see what I'm saying? They don't see it like that no more. You know? They never did. It was just that being trendy, people being like that with you is over with now. Nobody rocking that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
It says, all they gather themselves together, they come to thee. Thy sons shall come from far, and thy daughters shall be nursed at thy side. Then thou shalt see and flow together, and thine heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee.
Yep, and the sea going into who? It's going into the nations.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Everything they got is going to be converted unto thee. You see? Everything, including them. You see what I'm saying? You're going to rule over them. The abundance of the sea, all these people is going to be converted unto you. They're going to be subject to you. Go ahead.
It says, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee.
See? Go ahead, bro. Did he say, though he heap up, the just going to divide it?
Yeah.
And we're going to divide his ass. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. Says the multitude of camels shall cover thee.
Camels. We're going to be on camel. You know how high camels sit off the ground? That's real royal. Because facts, we going back home. Our camels over here. You see what I'm saying? We back home. Exactly. It's only in the damn zoo. Imported camels, imported palm trees. We from this. Israel is covered in palm trees. That's why we tropical, Jake, like chilling, beach. You know what I'm saying? That's our vibe. I can't wait, man. Go ahead, bro. Over here in fucking winter. Wearing North Faces and shit. Dying in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got 9 bullet shots in his. You know what I'm saying?
Cold and hot because we bleeding.
Yeah.
Shivering.
In the damn cold. Go ahead, bro. It don't even get cold in Israel for real. You know? That's why your house showers outside as a baby. See that?
Right, makes sense.
Cuts.
And that makes sense on why Jake hate the fucking winter.
Exactly.
Because that's not our fucking. That's not our natural habitat. The whole earth is not ours.
Yep.
That's why you got the camels over here when they ain't supposed to be over here. You got the palm trees over here when they ain't supposed to be over here. Everything.
You get that's it. You got it.
Come on. It says Isaiah 60:6. The multitude of camels shall cover thee.
Basically, as many camels as there are, we gonna have. Go ahead.
Says the
Lined up when you in front of your palace, you just let's go ride it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Brother, every brother's house laced with camels. You see what I'm saying? I think camels got like some of the best milk, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's like up there. Camel milk and sheep milk. That Cambodian shit must be talking about. You know, by the spirit. I wanted to make jokes about that, like Dave Chappelle. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says the dromedaries, which I believe that's a Arabian camel. It says Midian and,
Right.
and Ephah.
Thus once showing you what? We back home. You see what I'm saying?
Alright,
Go ahead, bro. What verse you in?
6.
Alright.
It says all they from Sheba shall come.
You see? And what the Queen of Sheba do when she wanted to hear the wisdom of Solomon?
Brought him gifts,
See?
spices.
See? Just to
Right.
do what?
Hear the word,
See?
gain wisdom. So few.
See? And she was a what?
Queen.
See? He said king's gonna come. See that? Go ahead, bro.
It says all they from Sheba shall come, they shall bring gold and incense.
See?
Man.
We gonna have, that's why we saying this shit fake. A lot of this shit fake, man. Watch what you like. Lord, kill your love. You know what I'm saying? Arabian done pissed on it. You know what I'm saying? You lighting that shit. That's how crazy this shit done got, man. You wonder why your eyes burning when you lighting the incense. Because it's fake. Go ahead.
It says, and they shall shew forth the praises of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
What verse you in?
6.
It's like I lost my damn page. That's right. Alright.
Just finished 6.
No, that's it. Yeah, because we ain't gonna read all of it.
Right.
Get the point. That's gonna be it.
I'm jump around.
Yeah, we're gonna jump.
10.
Yep, jump straight. Nope, start at 9. Yep.
Isaiah chapter 60 verse 9, it says, surely the isles, or the islands, shall wait for me.
Yeah, meaning the islands. Come on.
It says, for the ships of Tarshish first,
Going into Spain, going basically east. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, that area.
to bring thy sons from far,
Mm-hmm.
their silver and their gold with them,
Mm-hmm.
unto the name of Yahweh Bashim.
And then showing you that's a historical, that's proof right there that the Spaniards came on ships. Because Tarshish that's Spain. You see what I'm saying? So y'all cut, man. Go ahead.
It says,
Look at that. That duck, that geese,
Swan.
swan. Might be, yeah, that's probably
Possible.
it.
Possible.
Yeah,
I seen one earlier. That's what I said.
yeah.
Yeah, I seen a white swan earlier.
Go ahead, bro.
it says, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of Yahweh thy God.
They gonna be laced. You gonna see Israelites coming back. You know what I'm saying? The elect and 1/3 coming from across. They gonna be. When you see them, they gonna be already decked out. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. With a fucking army of heathens behind them, carrying them. You know what I'm saying? Man, bro. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and to the Holy One of Israel,
Mm-hmm.
because he hath glorified thee.
See? That's why it's all gonna be like that. Go ahead. Now this the point. We're gonna close out.
It says, and the sons of strangers
And
shall,
the son, now we talking about their sons. And the sons of strangers, come on. This is where you come in at. Come on.
shall build up thy walls.
That's why they was coming before us. You see what I'm saying? You know, ultimately, because they're gonna learn from us. Like the brother, you know what I'm saying, already brought out. And then when you go into Isaiah the 61st chapter, tell you that men, we're gonna be called, men shall call us the priests. You shall be named priests. You know what I'm saying? Psalms, Isaiah 61:6 tell you that. Which I'll get real quick. This is Isaiah 61 and 6, it says, water, it says, I'm going to actually start at 3. It says, I'm going to start at 2. To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance to comfort all that mourn. His vengeance is actually going to bring comfort. You see that? By destroying these people. It says to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion. See, you got to be mourning. To give unto them beauty for ashes. The oil of joy for mourning. The garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. That they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord. Because the Lord said, Yahushua said, all that my Father has not planted, they finna be gathered out, man. Paraphrasing. That he might be glorified. And this is how the Lord gets his glory. Janie's got a gun. Remember that? You ever seen that? I bet I can turn Janie Briggs into a dime. But she had to be a peasant. You see what I'm saying? In people's eyes. That's the Lord, see? And now he look like the cool dude when she pull up on prom night with him and she decked out. Damn, bro, you really? Yeah, give me my money. See? Give me my praise. And everybody goes like, Yahweh, looking at you like, Yahweh. Then they gonna be worshiping you because you so glorified. You know? And then we Yahweh because he kept his word. They say, and they shall build the old wastes. They shall raise up former desolations, the house of David, see? And they shall repair the waste cities. And it says that's how you know they not really in Israel. See that? They living in places that's not really, you know. It says the desolations of many generations. This the point. And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks. And the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Men shall call you the ministers of our power. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall ye boast yourselves. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 16:10, it says, the son of strangers shall build up thy walls.
We're going to start at 12.
And their king shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee. But in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
See, he was doing us a favor, really. If you look, the Lord have mercy. Really, if you noted why, he did us a favor. He used us. He could have made anybody the peasant, just to. I bet I could turn into a dime. So he chose us. On the times when we going through the shit, it's like he having mercy. Thank you, Father. But really, he did you a favor. You see what I'm saying? Because he put you in a situation to begin with. Go ahead, bro.
It says, therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles.
What else?
And that their kings.
And that who?
And that their kings.
That's ultimately what's going to happen. So we're starting with the low-level ones of their nation first. Go ahead.
And that their kings.
Ultimately, their kings. Come on.
May be brought. For the nation.
Donald Trump gonna have to come before you one day. Come before us one day. You see what I'm saying? Evan Turner had to come before us. You see what I'm saying? Of our people. You see that? Go ahead, man.
It says, for the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee.
For the race or kingdom. Go ahead.
Shall perish.
Go ahead.
Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
Yep. And they're gonna be at your feet worshiping you. Which is why dude was at our feet. Real quick, let's get that. Give me that in 3 and 9. Revelation 3 and 9. And give me that in Joel 3. Joel 3, I believe. No, that's it. No, that's it. Yep, that is right. That is another one. Another one. Yep, that's one. Get that one. Get that one. Really, we could just end on this one.
What you got?
3:9.
Revelation.
Let me see the Joel. Let's see how the spirit hit. Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah. That's where you keep going. You know what I'm talking about? There's one that's going into it in there. Let me see. all that. Yep, that's it. That's cool. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We just get that. Go ahead, bro. We keep going. Just want to end on a good point. You know what I'm saying? That's cool, bro.
Revelation 3 verse 9.
Uh-huh.
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie.
Yep.
Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
That's what's gonna happen. So we just talking about we talking about what happened last night. We only on that. A man was sitting before our feet, man. You see what I'm saying? That was an example of what's gonna happen. He had no problem. He was sitting up doing this, learning and asking questions and everything.
Took his shoes off. He's not comfortable.
Yeah, I didn't even see all that. He tripped me out when he did this. We talking about that.
Recording it.
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
Yep.
That's it?
Yep, that's it. What's on that?
This is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 14. It says, the sons also of them that afflicted thee.
Yep, that's everybody, Esau. Well, the captivity is, he that leads the captivity is the Assyrians, the Babylonians, okay. So-called white people too, right? Well, yeah. Yeah, all that led into captivity. It's like all that afflicted thee. Go ahead, bro.
The sons also of them that afflicted thee
Yep,
shall come bending
including them Palestinians. Come on.
unto thee,
Uh-huh.
and all they that despise thee
Mm-hmm.
shall bow themselves.
See, shall bow them who?
So shall bow themselves
See?
down.
Did we tell them to do it? See?
It says, bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet.
I wore these last night. You know what I'm saying? They got souls on them. Go ahead.
It says, and they shall call thee the city of Yahweh,
Mm-hmm.
the Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
See? Same, because you came out of it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it on the verse. Alright? So with that, we're going to go ahead and close this out. Give our honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father, in the name of His Son.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wahakadashaka.
Wadi Habashim Yahushua for the Holy Spirit. Till next time, Shalom. Death to America.
Death to America!
About that time.